Anti-Semitism isn't at the core of white nationalism. It is the core of white nationalism. So central to this present-day form of white supremacy that Black people and other marginalized groups will not win our freedom unless we are actively engaged in uprooting the specific form of anti-Jewish hate. Among 21st century white nationalists, Jews are cast in a role that they have always filled for anti-Semites, an absolute other, demons stirring the pot of lesser evils, a driving force behind white dispossession. At the foundation of the modern-day movement is an explicit claim that Jews are a separate race. Their ostensible position as white, the greatest trick the devil has ever played. Jews, despite and indeed because of the fact that they are seen as white, are an enemy race that must be exposed and eliminated. This fantasy of invisible Jewish power explains how Black Americans, a supposed inferior race, could orchestrate the end to Jim Crow. Feminists and LGBTQ people could upend traditional gender roles, and how workers could mount a challenge to global capitalism. When folks ask me, where is the anti-Semitism in the white nationalist movement? It's everywhere. When the Tree of Life shooter says Jews were committing a genocide against white people, he was using language that was intimately familiar to his fellow white nationalists. Such rabid anti-Semitism forms the framework upon which the entire movement functions. To refuse to deal with any ideology of domination is to abet it. Fighting anti-Semitism cuts off the driving force of white nationalism for the sake of all marginalized communities. Visit westernstatecenter.org to learn how to educate your elected officials and to hold their colleagues accountable if they won't condemn white nationalism.